Well, very good morning to you. It's a beautiful morning and all. It's about 10 o'clock, Wednesday, 24th of April. And you'll probably seen by now, been down last night, 11 o'clock, done another bait drop for my particle, my Amazing Tiger mixes. That went in last night. That was the last of the batch I had, so I'm just about to prepare another batch. And I'm going to bring you along with me and show you what I'm doing. We've also got some XXL Tigers in there, ready to be soaked. They're going to be for hook baits. I'm going to put them in my little pots, which I still had some of these left from me selling days. There's the XXLs, as you're seeing on the other one. Massive, these are absolutely massive. So there's enough in there. Well, there's plenty in there for the next one. I also found another bag. So I've got plenty of XXLs. I really can't see them for the lighting. Yeah, I've got another full bag, 2.5 kilo of XXLs there. I also found a bag of the white tigers. Love them. Absolutely brilliant, them white tigers. And on the other, when I had the Cheshire Particle channel, I used to use them popped up on the private lake. Done really well on there. Popped them up, drilled them out, corked them, or even halved them and put foam in between them and sandwiched them. Popped them up. They were absolutely mega white. Because when they're soaked up and cooked, they swell. So they get to like probably 1.5 times what they are dry. So anyway, on to this. So yeah, got plenty of tigers. Again, like I said, I've got no standard tigers, so I haven't used the XXLs. I had a look round, I definitely haven't got any. I thought I had half a bag, but I haven't. So we're on to the maize and tiger mix. Jugs, no way now. I'm not selling it, it's strictly for me. And these are for my next bait drops, which will be going on Tuesday now. Again, Friday night, Sunday night, Tuesday night next week. And then it'll be into the Friday again, the week next week again. And hopefully then it's a bank holiday. With a bit of luck, I know the light nights have come, but hope the weather's on the change. Because that water was still cold when I was down there last night. It was really cold. So hopefully the fish will be moving about a hell of a lot more. So in's gone me maize. That's the yellow popcorn maize and the red maize. Again, like I said, there's no weighing out. And you literally want 5 to 1 in this mix. You don't want that many tigers. You want more maize to get the spots primed. Get the most fish in there on top of it. But yeah, that's Amazing Tigers. A few more in there. Yep, happy days. Then I see that's all dry. I'll soak this in a minute. And I'll cook them in the morning or tomorrow before I go to work. Then again, I'll leave them in the bucket for 2 days and let's all get that attraction in, built into the, soaked into the maize and the tigers, the juices, the sweeteners, the nutty aromas from the tigers into the maize, and so on, so on. So that's that done. Yeah, enough tigers in there to go with the maize. A few more bits of maize in there. Yeah, happy days. Like I say, I've got some XXLs in there for my up baits. That's going to go in them pots. Yeah, happy days. So well, it's a beautiful day, absolutely. So I've got out doing a bit, bringing it with me. I'm in the bait barn. Well, the shed. But yeah, still got a few things to do in here actually, but I keep coming across things. My bait fridge, there's particles in there, all frozen. They use on sessions, all frozen. In there I've got some, this was the original TNT Tiger Nut Trio. The line's not so good with that, sun's out today. I've got the shed door open. In there there's black tigers, white tigers and the standard tigers. So there's 3 lots of tiger nuts. So I called it the TNT, the Tiger Nut Trio, when I was selling them. But they was burnt, they sold like hotcakes, they did. I couldn't make them fast enough. But I was getting them days ago. So I'm back onto personal fishing. Looking after myself, fishing for myself. Much more relaxed. And I know I've been out, how many times I've been out this year? 2 or 3 times have I, fishing. But again, winter time, even though I get out, it's not easy. It's bivvy bound and wet, windy, it's not nice. So hopefully now with the weather changing and the canal sessions and other sessions I've got, 2 cracking sessions coming up. July, booked on S&R Fishery down in Lincolnshire, 48 hours down there. Then in end of August, off to France. So you'll be coming with me. I'll be vlogging them all and you'll be coming with me. So we're still using this lavalier microphone. How is it still sounding? You'll probably heard it now on the last vlog where I was trialing it and testing it there. But when I look back on the clips when I was editing it, it sounded way better. Absolutely, the quality of it was way better. And I can see it on the camera here. The sound levels way better compared to having no lavalier microphone. So hopefully it's much better, and we'll see how it sounds when I'm actually out fishing, out in the open air with the bits of breeze and wind and whatever else. So yeah, happy days, I'm made up with that. Right, I'm going to get this soaked. Look at that black. I'm going to get this soaked up. I'm going to get them soaked up. Get these cooked in the morning or just before I go work tomorrow, and leave them in the buckets to ferment and get traction. Right, happy days. Lovely. Thanks again. Thanks for all your comments, likes. Like I said on the last one, the views are not brilliant on these canal pre-bait sessions, but hey, what can I do about it? YouTube algorithm, I don't know what it's doing, or if it's people are just not interested in the canal fishing anymore. But to me, it's an absolutely big part of my fishing. To try to catch them canal carp, they're elusive anyway. There's not many in there anymore. So when you get them, the rewards are so sweet. It's a challenge. There's a lot of hard work, and you've seen me now 2 weeks putting this bait in and not even put a line in yet, not even wet a line. Not even took a rod down there, never mind wet a line. Just literally baiting and baiting and baiting, walking down, walking back, walking up to the spots. It's a task, but the rewards are sweet, very sweet. It's easy to go to a lake when you know they're there, and if you're not catching, you're not too disheartened. Although a blank's a blank and you've got to take it. But on a canal, I think I've said it on the previous blogs of last year's ones, you could sit there for a month and not get even a touch. So it's bad for the head, but you know one day when that alarm goes off, could be a special creature. And to me, they are special creatures. Wild, elusive canal carp. They're absolutely nothing on. They've got no names, no titles, no prestigious tags to them. They're absolutely just special wild canal carp, and I love catching them. Anyway, on that note, we get this soaked up. I'm gonna get in. I'm off the mats tonight, so I'm gonna get in, get bathed, get a shave, get changed, and I'm off for a few beers, and I'm off to the match. So happy days. Thanks again. Well, good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the channel, and you'll be happy to know you're not going to see my ugly mush today. Unfortunately, I've been suffering with an abscess all weekend, so I'm looking a bit like Desperate Dan. So you're not going to see my ugly mush on this one. But look at this. It's like a cooking program, isn't it? Well, it is a cooking program. But you see me on the last bit of the first bit of this vlog, soaking my tigers, my maize tiger mix. So it's all here. So they were in the buckets for 4 days. I left it in the buckets. Ideally it's 24, 48 hours, so, but they've had 4 days these. Strictly because I haven't had the time to cook them, and obviously I've been in work. So we're here. I've cooked it this morning and it's all sat here. There's my XXL tigers, and in that I put a quarter of a packet of Demerara sugar. Now I'm going to drain all this. Now I'm going to tip all this into my bucket and seal it and leave that in there for 48, 72 hours, whatever, till it gloops up, gets all that fermentation and sugars from the tigers, the sugar from the Demerara, that'll turn like glue. And that is going to go into, like I said on the first bit of this session of this vlog, into my little pots as hook baits. So there, yeah, they're my XXL tigers. Some of them are massive. And if you've never seen an XXL tiger, we'll get yourself some. These, I think they range from 11 to 18 mil. So you get some whoppers in there, proper hook baits. And with this sugar liquid, these will turn like glue. They'll be absolutely stunning as hook baits. Like I said, the sugars, the nutty aromas, the sweeteners, everything that comes out of the nuts and that's come out of the sugar will be in that liquid. Absolutely pure and utter attraction. You can't beat it. And anybody that knows anything about tigers, I'm telling you, this is the one. So on to my maize, mixed maize and tiger nuts. Get that liquid off. There we go. Again, some massive tigers in there. The red maize and the popcorn maize, like I said, I've got no big maize, so I'm using the popcorn maize. So this is all for my pre-bait and fishing session, or fishing sessions coming up. We're on the 30th of April today. I think I said on the beginning of this, should be getting into May, the weather should be changing. The last 2 days, it's done no but blow hooly, wind, rain, and we're up here in the north here. We're not like down south where they get all the good weather. We're up here in the north, so we get put through the riggers here. So yeah, but today it's absolutely stunning. It's a lovely southerly wind. It's a bit overcast, but the sun's coming through and all. But it's lovely. It's a beautiful day. So I'm gonna get this into the buckets. Like I say, I'm gonna leave this in the liquid. Just let me show you that now. Look at these little popcorn mazes. Look at that, how much is split open. The red maze. Whoop. Get one here. Look at that. There's not a lot of pressure there. Break open lovely. So lovely soaked, lovely cooked. None of that unprepared stuff that do harm to the fish. Fish welfare is paramount. Never forget that. That is your first port of call and instinct. Fish welfare is paramount. But look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely massive attraction. So I'm going to get this into my buckets. get them sealed, and we'll leave them in there. Like I say, the tigers will be in there for 48, 72 hours till I see that gloop. These I'll leave overnight and drain off and bag up, ready for my sessions, and they'll go in my little bait freezer. So yeah, we're set, we're all prepared. Hopefully the weather's on the change. This is, I think I said this is my last week of the pre-bait. So hopefully, like I say, the weather's on the change. Hopefully we can get out, get them rods in. Happy days. Right, I'm going to get this in the bucket, so I'll catch you in a bit. Happy days. Happy days. Right, they're going to sit in there now. Like I said, in my shed. On the lid of my shed, I put thick builder's visqueen to protect it, protect the wood, and it gets a lovely, nice heat in this shed off that visqueen. So they'll ferment beautifully in there, in them buckets. So I'm off now to get some more antibiotics. Like I say, I look like Desperate Dan. I look rough, but hey, we're cracking on. So once again, thanks for watching. Hope your angling goes well. Good luck on the bank. May the carp gods be with you. Take it easy, and I'll see you on the bank.